time now for Whiteboard Wednesday, presented by Microsoft Teams. Super Bowl MVP has been a quarterback. Guys, 10 of the last 15 Super Bowls. I'd like you to call your shot on your Microsoft Surfaces. The non-quarterback that really is going to be in the conversation is who?
Okay, MVP. I'm going to go with the guy who was the MVP the first time they played. That is number 10 on the Kansas City Chiefs. That is the Cheetah.
I like it.
I don't know if you can see that. That's Tyreek Hill. If you don't remember, this was the game that Tyreek Hill was doing flips in the first quarter of a football game. Backflips. Here's the play. Mahomes finds Tyreek. He outruns everyone on the defense here. Whoop, I'm going to score it this way, and then wait a second. Yeah, backflip. That was in a football game, not a preseason game, not an exhibition, not a practice. That was in a game against professional players. Week 12, Tyreek Hill went absolutely bonkers. I would hope that the Buccaneers defensive backfield remembers being flipped on by Tyreek Hill, but look at that first quarter alone that he had the last time they played. Might be the greatest quarter we've ever seen from a wide receiver.
On-pace guy was freaking out.
On-pace guy was like, he's gonna have 800 yards in a game. He might have 8 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He didn't. They slowed it down. He didn't do that much afterwards. You know what? He did plenty to the psyche of those Buccaneers defensive backs. I think Cheetah's gonna have another huge game. I'm going Tyreek Hill as my non-quarterback MVP favorite.
Okay. I like that. I'm going to go with a guy that has some experience in this moment, a guy who is undefeated in the postseason, an individual I talked to last week, and I just like the way his mindset is, and it's Jpp, Jason Pierre-Paul. I just feel like he has that experience that can put him in a position where he makes a couple of big plays that change the game. Just imagine this, he gets a few sacks, maybe even a strip fumble that he picks up and takes off and scores, not to mention he's really doing it with one hand. And his story is unbelievable. I mean, he's been through so much. In order for him to get back to this point, he had to really beat the odds. So I love the fact that when I was talking to him last week, he said, I've been here, I know what this feels like, and my biggest motivating factor is I want the young guys to feel it too. And I think that right there is a recipe for a non-QB MVP.
With what's happened with Tag Team, can we not get a Super Bowl commercial with Naughty by Nature and Down with JPP? Like, why does that not happen? This is the time to do that.
That's perfect, KB.
Last week on this segment, we had history after 5 years almost of doing it. Peter Strager decided to not answer a question.
Just didn't have
He straight up said, I don't want to answer. I don't have an answer. I'm sort of doing a little bit of that, but the non-quarterback likely to win MVP is absolutely nobody. There is no way this is not going to be Mahomes or Brady. Dan Sorensen could have 5 picks and run back 2 of them for touchdowns, and he ain't winning it. Case in point, last year I still think Damian Williams should have been the MVP for the Chiefs. I think he had the best game. They gave it to Mahomes. Mahomes threw a couple of picks. I will never forget Peyton Manning wins his first Super Bowl. Dominic Rhodes had 10 receptions. He was their best player that day. They gave it to Peyton. It will be Brady or Mahomes, be damned. This could be one of those where the losing quarterback even wins it. It'll be one of them. I'm not even answering this question.
At GMF, which you kind of, it's more of an answer than what
I didn't do it straight Peter said I got nothing.
was like Rage Against the Machine, like I'm not participating.
It wasn't an interesting question, and I'm superstitious.
Well, I've never stopped you before, Peter.
Yeah, I know.
Your answer was great. We'll have to play that back. Oh, what do you say, July?
Yeah, I think July would be
10th?
good.
Let's do that.